All right, welcome to the show, and thank you very much for joining the Social Hotelier. Really happy to see you here today. And today I'm going to share with you my 5 favorite mobile apps that you can use to create your polished and professional video look when you're creating videos for your different platforms. Platforms meaning you are going for YouTube. If you are going for the Instagram TV, those are some great platforms, and some other platforms. And that's where you can take advantage of the quality of your mobile device, where you can create some 4K videos. And also the editing apps are so advanced these days that these are not fun tools anymore. These are professional marvels. And I will share with you what I'm using, and just to give you some tip of how these are working. So what I'm going to share with you is, number 1 is the Filmic Pro. Is my really top favorite video creation apps. So they are divided to 2 different categories: the fun app and the professional app. So Filmic Pro is definitely as it says, a pro app. You want to be a pro, then you use a pro app. For fun stuff, I like to use the Clip by Apple. And then another app is called InShot. It's a kind of a fun app. Videorama is fun and some professional features in it also. And then for editing, LumaFusion, definitely a pro app. So those are the apps I will be sharing with you today. And the question of today was really, are you doing videos, pre-recorded videos, or are you doing, so give me a yes if you're doing that. Because this is really the way how the mobile devices are developing, that you're able to create some top-notch, polished videos and to publish them on the various platforms. And you want to communicate, you want to build a community, you want to inspire people, you want to provide tutorials and share your knowledge or experience. Videos is the way to go. Yes, the written text is important, but supported by a great video, which should not be very long. I think this is the key factor, not be very long. It's more hard work, it creates editing, it's not for everyone. But that's exactly the reason I like to do also pre-recorded videos, because I like to be able to control the result of my video, and in this way give for the viewer something that they can take with them and to so on. Now, if you're looking for someone who will give, there are some great people on social media, and one of my recommendations is Justin Brown. Justin and Mike Brown, they are brothers based in Australia and Queensland, and they have a Primal Video Accelerator platform. And you can find Justin Brown on YouTube. He gives great advice, and he has also, I have learned from him quite a bit about these various apps. And he, in fact, I'd like to give him a shout out to Justin for giving this guidance and inspiration to step up my game in doing videos. So let's look at let's move over then to the next level of looking at these apps. Then let's take a look now. Filmic Pro is the Pro app. That's how it looks like. The Filmic Pro is the cost is around $15 US for this version, and you really have a lot of control, as I mentioned. And let's see, it takes a little bit of time for it to get started here. And so this is what the screen looks like. Here on your right side, you have I'm just giving an example here. You can control your focus and your exposure. Over here to where you have this nut bolt, that's where you can control exactly how you are using this. So you have a resolution, and you say, see, I can run this on a 4K, which gives you a very high quality, high definition I usually shoot on 16:9 resolution and when I'm filming. And for frame rate, I'm using 24 capture rate, frame rate per second. So you have a lot of features. You can control your audio here. There's a stabilizer feature, and yeah. So this is where you can do some. You can create some presets for yourself. I use Instagram TV as one of my presets that I'm using. So this is the device I'm using to film when I want to film something for YouTube and for instance, for Instagram TV. I think this is a very important part of that. So that's the Filmic Pro. So in other words, you can run at the 4K resolutions. You have complete control over your result, what you want to accomplish. Then the next app, what I want to share with you, is InShot. Now, InShot is kind of fun. First of all, you can create a new video. You can this is like an editing app. So I just want to share with you something I have done for I visited to Amos Rex, which is a new museum here in Helsinki. And basically, I took videos on a 4K, and I can start to control how I want to develop. You can add clips to it. You can add music. You can trim them. You can add text, and so this is how it comes out through this thing. And here you have everything you want to do. You want to trim your videos. Then you can just start to scroll this way, and you can split it, and then over here, and you can just. So there's a way how you can make. I think also the fun part is that you have music that you can create. You have a choice of music, free ambient music, and you give credit to the guys who have created these. So these are interesting stuff that you can put in here. I like to use this, for instance. This is a kind of a wonder. You will see that in many of my videos, and I like to give Ixon credit for this. And this gives you quite a bit of control of your video, and of course you can change the speed. You can flip. You can put texts and stickers if you like. So that's really a very nice app that I'm using. Now then, moving on to the next app I want to share with you is then, of course, when it comes to the professional stuff. Now let's do another fun app here. Still, Apple Clip. Now, Apple Clip is a free app, and I usually do that for a lot of these things. You can build them on the go, and then you can post them, because what it has is let's say you want to create a new feature. You can make a poster first. Let's say I make a little story here. Once upon a time, write something here. We arrived in Helsinki. You can apply it. Then you give it a bit of how many seconds. There you go. And then you can take a picture of you can take a picture of something here. Other stuff you can take pictures of here. You can take a picture of this. You can add this here. So that becomes sort of the clip here. Give it a bit of how many seconds. You can add this here. Okay. And then you can add, there's other things you can add into this. You can add emojis. Emojis are very fun. And here, got another emoji here if you want to. You can also add sort of GIFs and these kind of video things that gives you a here. Okay. And then you can click here and then you suddenly have some live feature here. And you can also add music. You can add some music here. Here's the music track feature. So now you have basically you have created a video in just a few moments here. So that's how this app works. So it's quite straightforward, and I like to use it. It's a fun app to use. I use that sort of my favorite. So now I have created here how many seconds? You can add a small store here. Click here, and then you suddenly have some live. And then you can share it to different sources, and you can post it then on your Instagram, or you can post it on. I post quite often to Instagram these kind of apps. And I think the next thing I want to share with you is then the LumaFusion. LumaFusion is now a Pro app. The LumaFusion Pro app is, without a doubt, the most complex apps that I have used for a long time, because it's a video editing app. And I just want to share with you how that is in simplicity work. You just press up here is a plus on the upper corner here, and you can create a new project, test. I put just test here, and you keep the frame rate 24, and you create 9, because then you're going to have a portrait mode. So you create a project, and you want to get some footage in there. You like to get photos. You can turn this around a little bit easier to work with. Okay, you can use this, and you can just click here, and then you have the footage here. You can just check what it's all about.
Good morning. Having my first business appointment.
And then you can decide, well, I want to train. Then you can download it here, and you can start to control this, what you want to do with this. And so this is start. You can edit it. You see on the right side the scissor. You can edit a little bit here. You want to remove some stuff, and you have a lot of features. You have you can edit it in this way. You can put in it's panning to the right. You're zooming out. Let's say zooming out here. I think it's the right feature. So there you have. And then basically the picture there, it zooms out.
Morning. Having my first business
So these are just sort of some features, and there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube about LumaFusion. I'm still learning my head around, and I think it's one of the greatest tools. So, the Pro apps here are the Filmic Pro and LumaFusion. And the final clip here, what I want to share with you, is the Videorama. Now, Videorama is another tool that I like to use once in a while also. And here you can just you decide to create a project. You take, for instance, you want to do portrait mode, 9/16. That's where you want to, and you take a. Let's take a video here. You click next, and here you can start to then add. You can start to edit it here. You can add some text. Add text here. Here, to give you an idea. Yeah, you can just put it right here. The font, the color of the font should be put red to give a little bit more impact. There you go. It's done.
This Wednesday, I'm going to interview with Kozin Shiwan, who is a very creative chef here in Helsinki. He is running a pop-up.
Happy dance. Okay, then we have done that. So now you have basically your video with music. You can of course, you can extend the length of the music. That's where you do it here. You can fade it in the intro and outro. You can fade it. So you have many ways how you can go along with that. Yeah, so that's basically the kind of apps I am enjoying using. So we went through the Professional Filmic Pro, which is a pro app, and that's where you have a total control of your focus and everything. You can record this in the 4K, and this is great for YouTube, great for Instagram TV. I share with you the Fun app, the Clip by Apple, and which is you can create some stories out of the footage you have taken for the day with some animations. I share with you InShot and how you can also have a small video editing tool there, which I usually do this on the go. I take the footage, I edit them, and then I upload them. Videorama is another feature. It's been around for a while. Many people love it, and I love that too. And then the top pro editing tool is called LumaFusion. So those are my key apps I want to share with you today. I love live video, because live, you never know, something happens, like today, a little bit of technical stuff, but that's how life goes. And in pre-recording, you have much more control over things, and but both are so exciting, so I like to play around with both type of video form, and I look forward to seeing you in the next Social Hotelier show. Bye for now.